Okay. There we go. My final Godzilla singular point review. It's been a while since I've hopped on Roblox. I am still banned. I wonder how everything's going. Couldn't possibly be that bad. Let me get everything set up. Okay. More. This up. Plus, I am a gaming channel after all. Okay. If it still works. Still works. Everything's doing good. Okay, it's still plugged in. Okay. Time to get to work now. Welcome back to the Goji gaming era. Well, time to get into Roblox now. I can't log into Godzilla fan, my main account, because it's been banned for a year and it's still banned. But I can get into one of my old ones. Log into Godzilla 1 Koto. Let's see. It can't be that bad, right? What's the worst I could... Friends are being removed. What? So you're meaning to tell me that Roblox is potentially becoming a dating site? It also has renamed friends to connections. It's also made stupid decisions that don't make sense. And I'm also completely screwed with VR chat. Well, I guess I know what kind of YouTuber I am now. Well, let's get on to the review now, shall we? Hold on. Okay. San ni ichi. Ichi. Hold on. Okay. San ni. This should work. Okay. You just need another thing. Oh, time to get rid of this then, since I will not be needing this. On. Much better. I'll get rid of this little Lego. One last snap should do it. San ni ichi. Perfect. Except, wrong review. That's my next one. San ni ichi. Much better. Today, it will be another double review. So if I ever do go back to gaming, it probably won't be Roblox. Anyways. So before we start this video off, I guess I have an announcement. I am now becoming an unboxing channel. So first, it went from crappy plush tube videos, then to gaming, which I no longer want to do Roblox, so there'll probably be VR chats here and there, VR chat videos here and there, so not too many, yeah, you get that point. But since I mainly have unboxing characters to do, unboxing videos it currently is. So, since today we aren't going to have a huge review, today on the table we have the Bandai Godzilla 2019 from Godzilla King of the Monsters. This guy I actually got when the film came out. I think I actually went to where, I can't remember what the word is, but you should get the point. I got this when I first went to see the film. So yeah, and still is, this one probably still is one of my favorite MonsterVerse designs. But out of all the Godzilla designs, I do like MonsterVerse Goji as a whole. Anyways, and then if we have a quick look at our second figure we will be looking at today. And then our second one we will be looking at, which is hard to get him back into his box, is the Playmates Godzilla King of the Monsters, King Ghidorah. So, if I'm correct, the Bandai vinyl Godzilla, or the Bandai figures, vinyl ones, do not come in packaging of any kind. The closest thing to packaging you will get is them coming in a plastic bag. That is it. But yeah, we shall first look at Godzilla here. Since he's the one in my hand, and it would be quicker. Since I've been with him for a while. Since I've had him in Hawaii, his leg has warped a bit to go inside. So that will not be something you have if you get yours. Which should hopefully only cost you $20. If not, I am deeply sorry. Anyways, he has a nice metallic blue going from the top of his head all the way to about here. Not to the tip of the tail like you would see with an SH Monster Arts or a Haya figure. But still, he's made up of 3 different colors. This kind of black, some sort of bone peach color, tan color for the teeth, and this beautiful, beautiful metallic blue on the dorsal plates, which gives it a glowing effect. But yeah, this figure is really nice. We'll do a size comparison for him later. Screen accuracy, decent. It's a Bandai figure, it's a Bandai vinyl. What do you expect for it to look like, an SH or a Haya? By the way, Haya, you're cooking it with these figures. Keep it up. I'm probably going to be leaving SH pretty soon if Haya keeps cooking. Literally, they are cooking a barbecue of cool figures. Well, SH keeps giving us a reason why we're going to be homeless. Anyways, these figures, I own, I think, a couple others, but this one I've had, and is probably my favorite little vinyl here. Anyways, articulation. The tail may look like it can turn, but it cannot. Both arms have a full 360 swivel. For some reason, ever since I've had mine, this one's been way looser than this one. It's very tight. Very loose. Both legs also have a full 360. This one, even though being warped, is also can do a full 360. Fun fact, all vinyls are made out of a soft plastic, so you can't hurt yourself. But with other figures, they probably can, such as a singular point in gears. But anyways, this one, I'll give him his final verdict after size comparisons, which we will come back to later. Anyways, now on to the Devil with 3 Heads, also known as King Ghidorah, or Ghidorah. It is right there, the ultimate titan. Let's get him out of his box so we can look at the box. So here on the front of the box says the film he's from, what age it's made for, 4 and up, Toho, Legendary. It also says the name of the figure, Ultimate Titan, King Ghidorah. It also has battle damage reveal, which will show in a bit. On the side, it says the same thing as in the front with the Ultimate Titan, King Ghidorah, and on the other side, it says the film it's from with a little Monarch logo. From the top, you just see a bit of ice, I think that is, or Hollow Earth crystals, I can't tell. And then if you look here, at the front, actually more the front of the box, or back, whatever you want to say, the backdrop we'll call it. You get the Monsterverse title, the Monsterverse logo. Or is that the Monarch logo? Oh no, Monsterverse, because M. So yeah, that's the Monsterverse logo there. You have the Monsterverse Mechagodzilla, Monsterverse Godzilla, a Warbat up in the corner, Ghidorah, and then you have Kong. And it says warning, blah blah blah, choking blah. Okay, anyways. On the bottom, it shows you how to attach all the parts that come disassembled. Gives you more warnings and more copyright mumbo jumbo. On the back, it gives you a description of the figure and a bit of history and more Monsterverse and a good look at the figure. Let's read this real quickly. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Monarch classification, Monster 0. A 3-headed serpent known through myth as the one who is many. King Ghidorah emerges from a glacial tomb of ice in Antarctica as the world's greatest threat. The ancient winged destroyer travels through the skies, cloaked within an unstoppable storm of supercell thunder. Driven by primal instinct to destroy all life on Earth as a living extinction machine. And then at the top corner here, which will be a lot harder to read, so I'm gonna have to hold my phone for this, is I think a description of the toy line. The monsters of ancient myths and legends are here, and battle for dominance across the world. Humanity's efforts to coexist with these titanic forces of nature is led by Monarch, a highly equipped organization of the bravest scientists, adventurers, and military specialists in the world. Now humanity enters a brave new era of discovery filled with unknown dangers. Anyways, let's get the box out of the way. And take a look at the devil with 3 heads. King Ghidorah. For some reason, when I got my copy off the internet, his knees bottom jaw did not arrive with him. And yes, I checked the box and everything. I can't find his bottom jaw, which means it was lost during shipping probably. And if the guy is watching this that sent it to me, it's okay, I forgive you. Anyways, this Ghidorah is pretty good for only being made of 3 colors and not that much posability, but I like him. I like him a lot. When you first get him, he will come, since I can do it right now, I'll do it. He will come detached with, without basically being assembled in the slightest. So, this is what you do. Basically, I'll be showing his ability later. He may have a piece missing off of his front, but don't worry. It's intentional. It's battle damage. Apply. Okay, hold on. Since I have to show it anyway, here he is. This is what he would look like when you get him out of the box. Okay. First, I would recommend grabbing the little piece of battle damage. Make sure this hook part is facing down. You then want to make sure these connect like so. See? Make sure this is fully in and nothing is stretching out. Next, if you want to have him stand, yeah, he's not going to be able to do that easily. So the heads are meant to go in a certain way. It doesn't matter how, but there we go. So what I would recommend you do, grab the tails, and you are supposed to have them on like so. One tail will be facing like that, and grab the other tail and put it on the exact same way. Make sure these spines are facing up, and there you go. Ghidorah should now be standing. Then you want to grab the huge rings Ghidorah comes with, and instead of pushing them in, because they won't because of that, you have to push them up, like so. And once you hear that click, it means it's in. But if you do, let's say, this, and you think it's in, let me show you, that, and you can see there is a crevice, so like that there, see, crevice, you have to make sure you hear a click. If it's subtle, it's in. If it's also loud like that one, that means it's in. And here you have your Ghidorah. Also, you should probably put this part in first. There we go. No fear, because they have a little groove in there, which you can put your nail in and pull the battle damage out. Anyways, after you're done with having the battle damage off for whatever reason, you can then put this in your ash. Just drop your hung with you. Anyways, there we go. So, screen accuracy. Maybe I'll put a photo of Ghidorah up there, but some parts are definitely more screen accurate than others. I don't... What's the word? I like it for how posable it is for a Playmates figure. Not a Bandai figure, a Playmates figure. But also I don't like it because of how weirdly the neck shapes are. That's about it. So, the thing that I don't like, I would have at least liked it if there was one hinge joint for the wings instead of making it a solid brick. Making him always in his intimidation pose. Because you could have at least had him in his walking pose. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I do like him. I do like him. So, and also, if you're wondering, yes, you can pop off all three heads. Speaking of that, let's look at each one since I just popped them off. First, let's look at Ichi. Ichi will be will have the longest neck out of all three heads for this figure. He will also, as all the same heads will, have a swivel. He cannot look down or up. It may seem like it, but no. Yeah, see? That, and that's... Well, maybe a bit, but it's not that much. It's just, he's on a swivel. That's it. His head's on a swivel. But yeah, he has the longest neck. Then you have knee. For me, my knee has a missing bottom jaw. Which sucks a lot. Knee's head, for me, is missing his bottom jaw. Don't know if when you buy it, he will also be missing his bottom jaw, but he shouldn't. Kevin is, I think, knee is the shortest. Kevin is the second biggest. And he's positioned in such a weird angle. Like, the other two are straight, but for some reason, they did my man Kevin dirty. If you're wondering, so are you gonna have Ultima since he was your last review in the size comparison? No. He's a pain in the ass. Literally. Godzilla Ultima, that SH Monsters figure, and the Nendoroids that I have owned. I'm gonna be honest about them right now, and I'm gonna tell you a little secret about them that you probably don't know. I hate them. They are way too finicky. well, the Nendoroid. He's just very big and bulky, and I would take him down, but it's more how I have him displayed with my other figures that he's staying up there. I am not taking him down for a size comparison. Oh, sorry. Maybe I'll bring another Godzilla down or something, but yeah. Let's get into Possability now, and then my final thoughts, and then we'll close out this video. Possability. Both tails are on a ball joint, which if you remove one of them, can do a full 360. Like so. But it is weird for Ghidorah to have only one tail. That is very... maybe cursed? I don't know. His legs can kick that far up and that far down. Wings, no movement at all. The heads are on full swivels, as you can tell. Very, very articulated since they're on ball joints, and the heads are on normal swivels. Not too posable, but definitely more posable than G over here. Anyways, let's get to size comparisons and then do my final verdict. Here I have the Bandai Godzilla 2019 and the Playmates King Ghidorah next to the Playmates Titan Evolution Godzilla Evolved. Next one. Okay, our next size comparison is the Playmates Titan Evolution Rubber Boy next to the Playmates Ghidorah from Godzilla King of Monsters and the Playmates Bandai G19. That's the G19. Here we have I have no idea who, what company made this, the Heisei Ghidorah Piggy Bank, which I bet you've seen online. Next to the Playmates Ghidorah 2019, Battle Damage, and the Bandai G19, both from Godzilla King of Monsters. The Bandai Godzilla Singular Point and Gearus. Yeah, here he is next to the Playmates Battle Damage King Ghidorah and Godzilla and the Bandai Godzilla 2019 from Godzilla King of the Monsters. Here we have a little gotcha ditto I got next to the Playmates Battle Damage Ghidorah from Godzilla King of Monsters and the Bandai G19. It's been a while since I've included one of these guys in one of my videos. Here we have, how big he is, the Mattel Carcharodontosaurus next to the Bandai G19 from King of Monsters and the Playmates Battle Damage Ghidorah from King of the Monsters. Here we have the Funko Pop Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong next to the Bandai G19 from King of the Monsters and the Playmates Battle Damage King Ghidorah from King of the Monsters. Here we have my good old Goku statue next to the Bandai G19 and the Playmates King Ghidorah from Godzilla King of the Monsters. The one, the only, SH Monster Arms. Showa Godzilla 1972 next to the Bandai G19 and the Playmates Ghidorah 2019 from both of these are from King of Monsters, and this one's either from Godzilla vs. Ghidorah or Godzilla vs. Gigan. It's either 1971 or 1972. The box I cannot find. So he's either going to be the next review or a different review. Now time for my final verdict for these two. Okay, my final verdict on the two figures. Bandai Godzilla. Okay, movie design, I'll probably put a photo here. I'd say 9 or 10 out of 10 for accuracy. Paint and detail? 9 or 10 for a Bandai figure. Same with articulation. It is a typical Bandai figure articulation type. Very typical Bandai figure. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 also. Not that many nitpicks. It's a typical vinyl. Typical Bandai vinyl. So, yeah, I like them. Overall, 10 out of 10. Yes, I understand some of the messy paintwork, but there isn't that much, so I like them a lot. Plus, I've had many stays in my heart. Definitely not favorites at all, but yeah, in an honest opinion, 10 out of 10. Ghidorah. Movie accuracy, 9.5, 8.5. Articulation. If these had hinges to move in and out, not like ball joints, but hinges here, then yes, this guy would have a 10 out of 10 for articulation, but 9 or 8.5, 9.5, one of those. It's 8.5, 9, or 9.5. Don't know. But yeah, so probably I would go with 9.5 for the articulation, because it's pretty good for a Playmates figure. It ain't higher, ISH, but it's good. So yeah, 9.5. Solid, that's my solid. Movie accuracy, 9.5 or 10. Then we have paint, I already went through, I'm pretty sure. Size, pretty good. Durability for both of them, pretty good. So I would probably give them a 9.5 out of 10. It's pretty good. Would I recommend these? $20, I'm pretty sure, for this Bandai vinyl. So yes, I would recommend him. But would I recommend Ghidorah? Yes. Yes, I would. Even though it doesn't come with a beam effect part, which you probably should, I like them. I like them a lot. Hope all you guys have a great day or night wherever you live. Peace out. See you later, alligator. And bye. Sorry, I meant to say bye-bye. Yes.